Hey guys, Matt here from Shepherd's Aquatics. So this is the video blog thingy number 2. So what we're going to go over today is what's happened in the last week and just a couple other little things that we can go over. So as you may notice on the ground, and I did post a video up last night, is we have drawn out the plans for the new fish room. So for all those that haven't seen the video, I'll just give you a quick rundown now. So now the camera's swapped around, we'll just go for a quick rundown. So we walk through the sliding door. We first have a sink, a bar fridge and freezer, and a set of storage shelves. We'll then have a 3-row rack of 20-gallon tanks. We'll have a 6-foot tank, possibly 2 6-foot tanks, and a couple of 20 gallons and 10 gallons, or just straight 10 gallons. We'll have another rack of 20-gallon tanks. On the outside of the wall we'll have another 4-foot tank as we walk into the fish room. So the fish room is 3 meters by 3 meters across this way, and 6 meters from end to end, and 2.4 from the wall to there. Actually, it could be 2.5. So there you go. So that's what the fish room is going to be when it's done. So we are about to get into the whole building stage of it, but I thought I'd show you a little bit about what I've done this week in the fish room and what we're getting prepared for. So we'll just swap these around and we'll get onto it. So today in the fish room, or this week, I've actually noticed a lot of breeding behaviour coming from my blue pancheks here in this waterfall tank. So what I've done is I've actually hung up a spawning mop in there, and I checked it for the first time this morning, and I actually did get 1 egg out of that, and I'll put it into this breeding box. By the way, spoilers, that is a bit of a video coming out on me breeding the blue pancheks. As you can see, my gold rosy barbs aren't in this tank anymore. I have moved them and I'll get to them in a minute. As you can see, we got one little dead shrimp in the bottom, which I'll have to take out, but I'm starting to see these guys, my clown pancheks, starting to really get some size on them. The males have coloured up really nice. The females are starting to get a little bit chubby, which tells me they're starting to get in some eggs. And we are starting to see a fair bit of chasing and sparring between the 2 males. So I think I'm getting close to having some of these guys breed as well. So we'll stay in touch with that and we'll see what happens, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll start seeing some babies floating around that tank. My guppies have yet to pop, but we are getting close with that one there. She's starting to bulk up pretty good and starting to box out. This one up the top here, she's also starting to box out. So we have 1 blue pancheks egg in this tank. As you can see, my cherry shrimp tank is still going full swing. It is absolutely packed full of babies, all about the 1 centimetre and less size. So I can't wait for them guys to grow up and I can actually start making a bit of a profit out of this tank. So the mountain minnows, they're still in there. I've seen breeding stuff, behaviour, but no babies yet. One of my fighters from inside has been moved out here. This is my male fighter. So he's been moved out here, so if you can try and put 2 and 2 together, these guys have moved inside. So here are my happy couple and the bachelorette floating around somewhere. I do have some mosquito larvae in here which I'm going to tip in and feed very shortly. Give you guys a bit of a show. So this tank has got my female beta from inside, along with former residents, which will be. I'm still looking for new homes for these guys, so we have a few female guppies of Australian that I don't really want, a couple of balloon mollies and some neon tetras and one cardinal tetra. So I'm still looking for new homes for them guys. So if you want them and you live fairly local to Central West New South Wales, give me a shout out in the comments and we'll see if we can get them to you. Now this tank over here, we are getting closer to having the bass turn up. I'm starting to get frustrated with the way everything's been organised, and they're now telling me they're supposed to turn up in 2 weeks I think. I think they said around the 13th of June, so I'm hoping they turn up. As you can see, my logs have finally sunk, which is great news, because once they come out of here, they're going into one of these 4-foot tanks. And also what's happened is I've actually gone and collected some long arm shrimp, so the native Australian long arm shrimp. I don't know if I will see any in here because they like hiding fairly well. Actually, there's a couple over the back there. I think that's, yeah, 2 females in shot there. Yeah, there are 2 females there. So they are about 3 inches long. The males get up to about 5 to 6 inches long. So we're going to try a breeding project with these guys and see if we can't sell these guys out and get these into the hobby more readily. Like, they are fairly common in most Australian waterways, but I don't see them in many people's tanks, and I honestly don't know why. They're really great algae. So without further ado, let's pour the lovely mosquito larvae into these guys and watch the fun. As you can see, there is no mercy on these guys. So this is what I've been doing, guys, to condition these ones up. I've been feeding them some freeze-dried Tubiflex worms. I have a small pond that I get the mosquito larvae out of, and I do that. I feed them that. I also feed them a bit of flake food, so they do get a pretty good variety. As well as if I see any, because I have open tops on basically all my tanks, if I see any floating flies or other insects, I pick them out of the tanks and I throw them into these guys. And because that's their natural food, they eat insects in the wild, so I try and feed them as best I can to what they would be eating. So mosquito larvae, flies, insects, even mosquitoes, if I can catch them and sort of stun them a little bit, I'll throw them in, but they will eat dead or live stuff. So we'll just take a short trip inside, and I'll just go over what I've done inside. So we have actually rescaped my whole beta tank. It was a 2-foot tank that was divided into 3 sections. It is now just one big open tank again. So we'll just come inside and we'll have a look at that. Just gotta make sure the missus isn't doing guitar practice. So guys, here we are inside the house. So this is my big 4-foot display tank with a discus, angelfish, a German blue ram female, some rummy-nosed tetras, a massive snail. Or is it a mystery snail? There is a peppermint bristlenose in here. There's also some yellow dwarf, honey dwarf grammies, and a couple of chocolate grammies in here. There's some peppermint corridoras. That's just about everything for that tank. So this is the former beta tank, which is now my barb tank. So my golden rosa barbs. There's 6 of them in here. So I've done a bit of a rescape. I am now waiting on more plants to turn up so I can fully plant this tank and make it looking nice. But yeah, so that's what's been going on for the last week. So that pretty much concludes the video vlog for this Sunday. And I hope you guys like it. So please subscribe, like the video, leave any comments of what you guys think, and if I'm going down the right path in doing these video blogs. I got kind of a bit of a mixed thing last week, because apparently I'm supposed to be working on a motorbike, according to a couple of my viewers, and pretty good mates too. They're just having a bit of a go at me, as well as having a go at one of the yellow fish tubers we all watch and like listening to. So that's all for this week, guys. So I hope you like watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.